Now, early this morning, actor Govinda was involved in an accident, a real health scare that caused panic to his family and his fans. He accidentally shot himself in the lower leg, very close to his knee, with his own licensed revolver. The actor is now in a much better condition. He's set to be in the hospital for at least a few more days until he fully recovers. The bullet has been removed. He's out of danger. But what really happened? At 4 a.m., this news was reported. Let's take it down.
Actor turned politician Govinda accidentally shot himself in his leg with his own licensed revolver. The incident occurred when his weapon slipped from his hand and discharged a bullet.
अभी ऑपरेशन हुआ है और थोड़ा संभालने की ज़रूरत है और मैं यही कहूँगा कि जितने तमाम हमारे फैंस हैं जो गोविंदा जी के चाहने वाले हैं, आप सभी लोग प्रार्थना करें कि गोविंदा जी एकदम सही रहें.
The actor was rushed to a hospital in Mumbai and admitted to the ICU.
बुलेट निकल गई है, उनको खून फिल हो गया है, and he has been admitted here, and he will be in hospital for 1 hour. Everything is okay.
After the bullet was removed, Govinda issued a message to his fans, reassuring them about his condition and expressing gratitude to the doctors and his supporters for their blessings.
नमस्कार, प्रणाम. मैं हूं गोविंदा. आप सब लोगों के आशीर्वाद और माँ बाप का आशीर्वाद और गुरु की कृपा की वजह से गोली लगी थी, पर वो निकाल दी गई है. मैं धन्यवाद देता हूँ यहाँ के डॉक्टर का, आदरणीय डॉक्टर अग्रवाल जी का, और आप सब लोगों की प्रार्थनाएं जो है, आप लोग का धन्यवाद.
Govinda was about to leave his residence for the airport to fly to Kolkata when the accident took place.
This is the bungalow where this incident took place. We are right outside this bungalow right now. Today, in the wee hours of the morning when he was getting prepared to go out for the Kolkata, he got accidentally shot in his leg. But right now, he is well and the bullet has been removed by the doctors. Soon, he will be discharged from the hospital. With camera person Kiran Sakpal, this is Dipesh Tripathi for India Today, Mumbai.
All right, so from what we see here, Govinda accidentally shot himself while he was trying to clean his revolver. We hear the revolver slips out of his hand, falls to his feet, and that accidentally fires with the bullet piercing through his leg, left leg, around the knee area. He was rushed to the hospital, and over the time, he was, in fact, going through a surgery where the bullet was pulled out, and he finally is now out of danger, but we've heard his voice. He sounds extremely frail and weak. Well, as we see here, a quick timeline into what really happened. We hear that Govinda was reportedly cleaning his gun. He was wiping or cleaning his gun. This is what we've heard from him itself. He's given his first account of what happened. He says that he was cleaning his gun just before heading to the airport. He was supposed to be going to Kolkata. The revolver slips from Govinda's hands, it falls to the ground, and it accidentally fires a bullet, and that bullet pierces through Govinda's left knee. Now, he was then rushed to the hospital, Mumbai hospital, where he was treated in the ICU. A surgery was done where they recovered that bullet and he was said to be out of danger. Now, there's still a lot of information that needs to be coming in on why was the gun fully loaded. We understand the cops have seized the gun, but no case or complaint has been filed. Let me quickly cut across to our reporters Dipesh Tripathi and Hesha Chima joining us live to give us a little more insights into this incident. Let me start with Dipesh. Dipesh, what kind of gun was this? A revolver that was fully loaded, 4 a.m. in the morning, Govinda pulling it out to clean it. It falls to the ground and fires accidentally. Thankfully, he's saved and it hurt only his leg and not elsewhere. But give us more clarity on what may have happened. What is this kind of revolver that he had? He had license for it, but what was the purpose? He gained license for holding a revolver. Any idea on that?
Nabila, yes, we are right now outside the place where this incident took place, where this gunshot took place on Govinda's left knee. This is the bungalow where this incident took place in the morning. Govinda was going to Kolkata to attend a function. His wife was actually was already there, and he was going today. His flight was. Of 4:45 p.m. But before going to airport, he was keeping his gun up in the cupboard. But while keeping it, the gun fell down from his hand and it got fired. According to our police sources, they told us that the revolver which is used by the Govinda, that was old, and it was of a Webley company, 0.32 bore caliber. It was and when it fell down, the gun was fully loaded. It has 6 bullets in it, 6 bullets, and out of which one got fired, and which hurt Govinda in his left knee. The most important thing here is, Nabila, that the part of the lock of the gun was broken, and due to which it got misfired as per the primary assumption of the police. But they have not saying anything on conclusion, because they have to still record a statement of the Govinda, because he has given anesthesia and he's under its influence right now also. So police is giving him time to recover fully and to record his statement, after which the answer which needed by the police will get them answers.
6 bullets fully loaded. 6 bullets fully loaded. I'm shocked to hear that Govinda even decided to hold up that gun and try to wipe it and clean it while it was fully loaded. Of course, we know some of the measures that you need to take if you own a gun. I'm going to break that down for you. But before that, let me quickly bring in Hesha here. Hesha is very closely tracking Govinda's health condition. Hesha, we understand relatives, family members, and even Govinda's wife, who wasn't in Mumbai, rushed to Mumbai to visit him. They've all now landed at the hospital and they're trying to be there for him, calm him down. We heard his voice when he released that audio message. He sounds so weak and frail. The incident really came as a shocker indeed. It created quite some panic. But why don't you give us a little more insights into how his family is taking it, how Govinda himself is taking this?
Well, I was there right outside Criticare Hospital earlier this morning, right after the incident occurred. And, I did get to interact with a few of his family members, alongside his brother. There were also people who came, who were there, who actually met Govinda, came out and spoke to India Today exclusively. In fact, as we speak right now, veteran actor Shatrughan Sinha also went to Criticare Hospital to visit Govinda. Well, when they did come out after meeting Govinda, everybody was much relieved because, well, yes, Govinda definitely in the voice note also sounds a little bit hazy because he was still under the influence of the anesthesia while he's at the ICU. But yes, he is so much better right now, given the fact that it was an injury and about 7 to 8 stitches were given to him after the bullet was removed. He was still in a state of shock that an unfortunate incident like that occurred to him early in the morning. Kashmira Shah also went and paid him a visit. Having said that, she wanted to maintain the privacy and she did not really interact with the media. But yes, we did happen to speak to a lot of other people over there, including the doctor, Ramesh Agarwal, who treated Govinda. Ramesh spoke to India Today and he told us that, it was him who actually got Govinda to the hospital earlier this morning, and he immediately treated him right after the unfortunate incident occurred, and that fact that he has about 7 to 8 odd stitches right now and he's still recuperating. What's interesting to know is that within the next 24 to 48 hours, Govinda is expected to get discharged because he is better and he's completely out of danger right now. His daughter, in fact, was with him throughout at the ICU, right after his operation occurred. And his wife, as soon as she landed in Mumbai, she joined and accompanied Govinda. She met with the doctors, and Dr. Ramesh Agarwal himself told us at India Today that he spoke to his wife. He made sure that she was comforted and she was aware that everything is out of danger and he's absolutely fine right now.
Hesha and Dipesh, thank you very much for joining us. We will continue tracking the health of Govinda as he recovers. But I'd surely like to tell our viewers that it's not safe to hold up a revolver that's fully loaded for whatever purpose. There were 6 bullets in Govinda's revolver. It was an old gun. It had a problem with its trigger area. But yet it appears that he held it up to clean it before he was heading to the airport. Now, we have no idea as to what was the reason he was cleaning it and touching that gun at 4 a.m. in the morning, because it's unlikely that he would have been allowed to take that gun to the airport. He won't be allowed to fly with that gun. But a quick take here on how to avoid such accidental firing. Of course, the first primary here is to avoid altering any internal mechanisms. If you don't know the weapon, don't touch it beyond a point. It can certainly lead to accidents. Be mindful of any trigger that when you put your finger weight on the trigger, it could weigh slightly heavy and actually trigger the button. So ensure and be mindful that you don't put some weight, added weight or extra weight on that trigger button. Use a padlock on revolvers to prevent any cylinder closure. A padlock is a measure that you can adopt and take up while you take that weapon itself. You're advised on how to use a padlock to lock the trigger button. Store firearms unloaded and unlocked in a locked container. An absolute no-brainer. It's supposed to be unloaded. Unfortunately here, Govinda's gun there had 6 bullets. Now, what was the purpose? He obtained a license to actually keep a gun is still uncertain. Of course, keeping firearms clean and free of dirt to prevent any blockages is absolute basic. Always supervise the firearms, never leave them unattended even during cleaning. Now, we know that this is guidance and pointers that has been given out by the Arms Act 1959 itself. Anyone holding a gun has got to be mindful of these points.